god, it's so windy. But I had to do this again. Oh my god. I've been procrastinating like a lot. But I had to try again. It's very hard. It's very hard, and I'm a human being too. I'm subjective. Like, a human being is subject to laziness, right? So I'm a subject of laziness, but I had to get myself together and know that, oh my god, you've been chilling for some time. I don't know what's happening there. I was saying, like, it's now, I think it's almost a month I wasn't doing this kind of video. And the reason is I just didn't want to. The laziness, the procrastination. But I had to get my discipline right. So I'm here again to do it. And reality is really very funny. I don't know if you can hear me. Sometimes the road is sometimes the road is, I don't know, very noisy. But we shall go with whatever. Yeah, so there's a punishment, like in physics. In physics they say, like, for every reaction there must be action. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. I did physics in my secondary level, but I forgot all those things. But they said, like, for every action that you take, for every reaction there must be action. Oh no, this is the simple way. Action and reaction are equal but opposite. So I've been missing some days without doing this video, and I feel like when you take some long time without doing this without working, because this is my work. If you ask me what do, I tell you I make videos. I create data. Like I was explaining it to my young brother, like data, the way that we view data. Internet. So you're buying internet to go on the, let's say, YouTube. But those videos, somebody had to create those videos. So that's data being created. So this is my work. I want to take it as a career. Creating YouTube videos as a career. I want to take it. I don't know. So remember, like, when you're filming from the road. When you're filming from the road, you have to be very careful, because you never play from the road. You never play from there. I don't know the time that I will reach. Like, I don't know the time that I will reach. But I have 4 videos to create. Oh my god, like, there's nothing easy on, like, sometimes like when I was studying this, I thought it was very easy. We need to be moving. Yes, I was saying, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I don't want to do anything, but then I feel I really need to work on myself. So, like, let me take this opportunity and use this video. Hey, so, like, let me take this opportunity. There's a miracle that's happening in my life. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, but it's happening. It's real. It's really happening in my life. Chris, I don't know, Chris, when you get to watch this video, but you are a miracle in my life. Almighty God, Almighty Allah, Infinite Intelligence, Supreme God, like brought you into my life. I don't know, I'm really thankful and really grateful. Like thankful and grateful. Oh. Like I was saying, I'm really thankful and grateful for you to be in my life. You are my family. You are my family right now. You are my family. So this is the journey that I take every day to, but it's no longer about even to go to find internet. I feel like this is part of work. I feel like I can get in the world, I can get in the nature, like they say, like nature, and create these videos. So like I was telling myself, like on Sunday I need to go to a beach. I want to go to a beach on Sunday and I create videos from there. And then I want to go to waterfalls. I just want to, like I've been, all my life I've been spending it in one country. But I haven't explored my country yet, so when I get some money, I think I need to make myself happy. Take myself out on a date. Like you don't need anybody to go with on a date. You can go with yourself. So I will have to go with myself on a date on Sunday. So today is Friday by the time that I'm filming this video. It's Friday. And I was in my mind looking for, oh my god, it's very raining. I was in my mind, can you hear me? I need to get a microphone. I love to create this, but it's very windy sometimes and I know it. But I love that wind in the video. I can edit out the wind. Yes, I am very good at editing. I can edit out this wind from the video, but by the fact that I'm not seeing this wind with my eyes can't see the wind, it can just feel the wind. So I have to leave the wind in the video. I will not tamper with the wind, I will not edit it out, I will just leave it in. It's also part of the content. So heading to Kampala every day. I was telling my friend that I will learn Kampala because I told him, like, when you check my Instagram and I took over a whole place. Like when you go and you check on my Instagram, you check about Mukono, you will find me. So when you go on Instagram and you search about Mukono, you just try it. Go on Instagram and you search about Mukono, they will bring you my face. So Instagram knows what they know about Mukono, they know about my face. So I was telling my friend that I'm going to do the same thing in Kampala. When you search about Kampala, you're going to be seeing my face. And they laughed at me and was saying, like, you can't do it here in Kampala. So I'm working because I believe in working. You can work your way from down to up. So in Mukono, like when you go on Instagram, in Mukono it didn't just happen. Like it didn't just happen. I worked my way. So when you search, you will find me. So I'm going to work my way in Kampala too. I believe by the time this year ends, this is 2024 by the time that I'm filming this video, 2024 June, today I think it's 21st, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god, today is 21st. There's an artist event that I'm supposed to be attending. I don't know how I'm going to be doing it. there's an artist event I have to be attending today. It's at Sheraton Hotel, Kampala. So I don't know, I have to go and make the videos and stream. I think so that, yeah, by 8 I can be done. So I'll come and attend that concert. It's not a concert, it's like a meetup for artists and all that. So I'll go and try there. If my energy feels like it's safe, I will continue being in the place. But if I feel like my energy is not feeling comfortable, you know, like me, I'm very friendly. I'm very friendly to anybody. But boundaries, like I'm very tight on my boundaries. And my birthday, like I'm making 28 years in October 29th, this very year. But I want my 28th year to be about my boundaries. Like, my boundaries are going to be very tight for, like, strictly focusing on my boundaries. Because, like, let me talk about this. The mental. Because men go through mental health issues. Not men only, even women go through mental issues. But because I'm a man, I'll represent the side of a man. So men go through mental issues, and one of the reasons is abuse. Yes, men are abused too. Not only women that get abused, no. Even men get abused too. Too. But because the society views men as men, we don't discuss. But me, I have to talk about it. So I want my 28th year to be about my boundaries, me thinking for myself. Like, I really want to think for myself. Yes, I can get advice from different people, but I don't want anybody to ever tell me what to do. Never. I don't want that. I don't want anybody in my life, because all my life people have been telling me what to do. From my parents, yes, they are entitled, but this is my life now. This is my life. I need to take responsibility of my life. I don't want anybody to ever tell me what to do. I want to use my mind. I want to use my brain. God gave me a brain for a reason. I feel like God gave me my mind for a reason. And I feel like when I'm dead, God will ask me, like, what did you use your mind? Like, I gave you a brain to use. So what will I tell God if I'm not using my brain? So I want to think for myself. I don't want anybody to ever tell me what to do. No. Yes, they can advise me, but it's me to make the decision to say, okay, you've advised me, I will take this, I will not take this. That's what I want. Yeah. So about the boundaries, like I was talking about the abuse. In school, they abused me. The teachers really abused me. But because we come from Africa, we have this mentality that in Africa it's okay to abuse kids. It's not okay to abuse kids, no, because you are causing trauma. So me, I didn't know about trauma, I didn't know about abuse. I just thought, like, because I grew up from the society where it was normal. But these teachers were causing trauma to me. They made me hate everything. So about my mental health, so I was really abused when I was a young kid by those so-called teachers. So-called teachers. They are not teachers because they are abusers. You can't abuse young kids and you call yourself a teacher. So that's why among those teachers, no one is my friend, because I remember very well what most of them did to me. They abused me. But then I got to learn about what they were doing, and I learned that they were abusing me. So I'm here to talk about it. My parents too abused me. Physically, verbally, they did. And they still do up to this time. Like me creating these videos, I feel like I don't want to talk negative words about my family, but the truth has to prevail. Yeah? I need to talk about the truth. So I can't hide. If somebody is mistreating me, you want me to keep quiet? No way. You should never stay in a toxic relationship, whether from your partner, whether from your parents, whether from, I don't care how many years you spend together. But if the relationship is toxic, you can lose your life, you can lose yourself, you can hate yourself because of toxic people. So my parents, especially my father, is abusive, verbally and physically. But because he's my father, and that's how God really, I don't know, he made him my father. He's my father. I respect and I love him. But I can't keep quiet when he does something that is not right. So he abused me when I was a kid, and I thought like, oh, we are just kids. Like they say, oh, your father has to groom you and all that. And I forgave him. I'm grown up, he's still abusing me, verbally and physically. I still forgive him, but I will be talking about it. Because I have freedom of speech. I forgive him. Sometimes I feel like the work he does, you know, ever felt like the men, like when they get back home, they act so tough on their women, they act so tough on their kids. Sometimes because of the work pressure, you understand and you say, okay. But sometimes it's a habit. So my father is abusive. That's the truth. I can't hide it. And I'm not saying it to shame him or what, no. I'm saying the truth. He needs help because he's very abusive, verbally and physically. He abused me when I was a kid. Yes, by the beginning of this year, he really abused me, and he went to the police and bribed them, yet he was the one abusing me physically. But because I thank God he gave me this platform. So I will be talking about everything that somebody does to me. The boundaries, that's what I'm saying about. But I will choose to love everybody. I won't choose the same way that he does to me, no? I want to be a good person. That's what I want. So if I want to be a good person, I will try to do actions. I'll try to do actions that make me a good person. I don't want to be a toxic person to anyone. I don't want to abuse anybody. I don't want to offend. Yes, it's very hard to live a life without offending anyone. But as long as I'm not offending anyone verbally or physically, I don't care. I think that's what is most important. When you don't physically attack somebody or verbally attack somebody, you just live your life. Yeah. And I need to get my discipline right. But getting my discipline right, that's what I need to. I really need to do it. Like, I want to do it So my friend Chris, I don't know if you will ever see this video, but I just pray to God, Almighty Allah, infinite intelligence. I don't know how you understand that force, because I call it a force. People call it man. No, me am a man, so how can God be a man? So me am a man, I'll call it a force, the infinite intelligence. Religions call it Allah, Christians call it God, Jesus, whatever. Language limitation, but we are still, it's a force. So that force brought Chris into my life. Chris, man, I'm so grateful that you came into my life. I'm so grateful to this world. I'm so grateful to, oh my God, your heart. Your heart is so golden. Your heart is so out of this world. I feel like the world should be filled with such people. Chris, I want to have a heart like yours. I feel like when I get myself together, I just want to live my life helping people. That's what I want to do. I want to get my money right and just help people. I feel like it can bring happiness. Because like, what can bring happiness to life? You ask yourself, like, you get money. Everybody's looking up for money, right? But what can you use that money for? Like, what can you use it for? What can you use money for? Food. It's about food. You think it's money that grows food? You think it's money that grows food? I don't think so. Money doesn't contribute anything to growing food. Food is just provided to us by nature. Freely. Yes, okay, we plant and do whatever, farming. But nature can decide, oh, you decided to plant food, I can decide that for the season to grow. So what brings happiness? Because, yes, money brings happiness. How? For example, a few days I was very broke. I didn't have any money with me, and I could spend the whole day hungry. I could spend the whole days hungry. Like, can you imagine spending the whole day hungry? I've been spending the whole days hungry, like since the beginning of this month. Yeah. But one day just happened and Chris came into my life. I'm no longer spending the whole days hungry, I'm eating. So like, I was like, when I get money, I want to eat. I want to eat. But then I've gotten money, I can't even finish the food on the plate. You see how life is really crazy? Because I was very hungry, man. You can't imagine the level of hunger. Like, this is Africa for sure. This is Africa. And when I say Africa, like in Africa we are third world countries, right? But sometimes I feel like we are sixth world countries. Like, you can spend the whole day hungry and you can sleep hungry. Some of us, not all of the people in Africa, but I'll talk for myself, right? Because I come from Africa. If I come from Africa, then I represent Africa. Though I come from Uganda, but I don't want to singleize like Uganda, no. I want to be categorized as Africa. Because like when you get outside of the country, they don't want to ask you about, oh, which country, no. They ask you about the continent. I feel like it should be more about the continent. That's how I feel. So it's very funny that I was telling myself, when I get money, I'm going to eat and bust my stomach. So I ordered, like I went to a restaurant and I ordered for the first plate. I ate and ate and ate and ate and ate. I felt like I'm very satisfied now, I shouldn't eat more. But because I wanted to cover up all the days that I've been not eating. Like since the year began, I wasn't eating. Then I wanted to cover it up. So then I ordered the second plate. Guess what? I didn't complete that plate. I just went and vomited. Can you believe? I just went and vomited. Like, the world is so funny. Like, I had that greed. I wanted to be at least greedy. Because money creates happiness, right? They say money creates happiness, right? And me, my happiness was about eating. Like, I wanted to eat, like eat. Then I had this greed of eating. But guess what? I didn't even complete a second plate. I couldn't. I tried and I tried. But I couldn't take on the other plate. So, then what creates happiness? Money didn't create happiness for me. Because I wanted to eat. But money is making my life very easy. Yeah, money is making my life very easy. Because like I've told you on Sunday, I'm going to just go on a beach. I was telling my friend, no, like these are my programs. On Sunday, today is a Friday, 2024, by the time I'm filming this video. I don't know when you will be watching this video. But these are my plans. I pray and I execute. I don't want to be this guy who talks. I just want to be this guy of action, execution. This road, I don't know, man. Sometimes, like that guy was telling me, man, in Africa, even if you don't want to get involved in politics, in Uganda, even if you don't want to get involved in politics, politics finds you. For example, this road here, man. This side, I pass here by every day. This side was proper, but these guys came and destroyed the road. I thought they were constructing or building this road, but they literally spoiled the road. Because I remember this side was very okay, but they came and so you see, politics in Uganda finds you. Even if you don't want to be involved in politics, it finds you. For example, this road, I pass by this road every day. But I thought these guys were just maybe delaying or something. But these guys really literally spoiled the road. Okay, you have to be appreciative. They did some work, but I don't know what happened. It's like they stopped abruptly working on that road. So that's politics for you. So I was saying, like, on Sunday I really need to go to a beach. I've never gone to a beach my entire life. Can you believe it? My entire life. Oh, come on, are you dead? Sometimes like you live your life like you were dead. Oh my, come on, you are alive. Use your life, live your life. So on Sunday, beach. Though I can't spend the whole day there, so I'll go to a beach. Then I want to learn swimming. I need to start taking swimming lessons. Because oh my god, how can you be there and you don't know how to swim? Really? I don't believe that I don't know how to swim. I don't believe it. Because I want to believe something that I want to happen. So I believe I know how to swim. And if I believe it, I want to attain it by my subconscious mind. So I will use my conscious mind to say it. Then I want to use my subconscious mind to attain it. Yeah. So filming while I'm driving, I need to hold myself like so I can't believe that I'm not requesting for a lift. God, you are so great. Allah, you deserve all the respect, you deserve all the praises. Allah, God, infinite infinite intelligence, nature, the force that drives this world. You deserve all the praises and worship. You are almighty. You are infinite. God, I love you. Allah, I love you, Allah. Katonda. That's how we call it in Uganda. Katonda. And from my tribe, though I don't want to be a tribal person, I don't want to be tribalistic, I don't believe in that. I feel one of the reasons that's affecting our country, Uganda, is tribalism. If I had power, like if I was to be a president, I think I could abolish tribes. Because oh my god, the wind. The wind. Yes, I was saying, like, if I had power, I could abolish tribes. Because they divide us. Politics, like these guys in politics, the politicians take advantage of tribes and they divide our people, they damage our country. So I feel like one of the reasons that is affecting our country, tribalism. Yes, tribalism is real in Uganda. By the time this is 2024, it's real. Because I'm a victim of tribalism. People ask me, like, when they look at me, they know that, oh, you guys, you're coming from the West. I don't like to be called coming from the West. No, look at me as a Ugandan. Don't look at me as, I don't want my tribe to represent me, no. I want to represent myself. I don't want to be judged by my tribe, you know. I feel like that's low self-esteem. How can you judge me by the tribe? So my father was on the border. And this guy is on the border, they know, like, oh, the president that we have in the country comes from a certain tribe. Okay, let me say it. This is 2024 by the time that I'm filming this video. And the current president of Uganda is called President Museveni. So President Museveni comes from the West. They're called Banyankole. So my father is not a Banyankole. My father is Mtoro. So my father is at the border. And these border guys are not allowing the Baganda. So these guys are saying, we are not allowing Baganda to pass. So my dad is a Mutoro. So these guys ask him, what's your tribe? And my dad says, he's a Mutoro. And they allow him to pass. So the Baganda come, and these guys, they don't allow Baganda to pass. You see, that's tribalism. Because these guys on the border know that the president of the country is from the West, is a Mnyankole. So if you are Mnyankole, you will get favored. So if you are not a Mnyankole, you will not get favored. I don't like it. That's why I don't like my tribe. Not hating, but not like. Because I don't want to be judged by my tribe. For example, let's say like those guys at the border, at that time they were not allowing Batoro. So my dad would not pass at the border. You see? That tribalism, I don't like it. So this is the time that I want to enjoy this ride, but I feel like today there's a lot of jam. But I want to enjoy this ride for a moment. I've been talking from the time that we came. I boarded this bike. But I want to enjoy this ride here for a moment. Enjoy with me. Yeah. So I don't know what we are going to do about the wind, because I don't want to edit it out. I feel like it's alive. You know, like this world, we are not on earth, we are not the only ones on earth. There is wind. I don't know, they are human beings. This is nature. So even though wind is not seen, I don't want to edit it out because I can edit it out, but I want it to be there. The traffic jam in Kampala. So me heading straight to the capital city of Uganda. I just want to, this is my vision. I'm going to be going to every country. Like, it's a vision and a prophecy. Every country I'm going to be attacking its capital city. Because what's the heart of a country? The heart of a country is the capital city. Because the capital city is, I think, because we are living in capitalism, right? So capitalism. So the capital cities, I want to visit Nairobi. I want to visit, what's the capital city of Tanzania? I don't know what's the capital city. I've just forgotten. But we learned all of that in geography. But I've forgotten. You see, like, that's why skills are very, I feel like school should change. School should be teaching skills, man, from nursery. I feel like we should be taught skills, because a skill you can't forget it. They can even wake you, for example, driving a bike or driving a car. They can, once you learn it, even if they wake you at what time, you can do it. But in school they teach us theory. You can read for an entire week something, and they ask you one day and you don't even remember, but it's very hard. I need to smile. Yeah, sometimes I love to smile, because at least when you smile, your muscles, it's all therapy. You just smile, you begin with it. It's all therapy. You smile, you can just smile, and you smile and smile, and you just wake up when your day has gone on very well. It's just therapy. You just do it. You smile and your day is going to go on. Like, you're smiling. This is earth. This is forces. We are all forces. We are all liquids. I feel like human beings are liquids. We are liquids. We are water. Because, like, our souls are water. They evaporate, they condense, I don't know. I feel like we are water. I feel like, for sure, I feel like we are really connected with water. So I want to smile. Yeah. So filming in the capital city of Kampala. No, capital city of Uganda. Oh my god, I've just looked at a Range Rover. Like whenever I look at a Range Rover, there's something in my mind like, how did this person get a Range Rover? What do they do to be able to afford a Range Rover? So I love you. I love you very much. Take good care after yourself. Like, you need really to love yourself more. Take good care after yourself. Yes, I love you. I love you. I love you. Take good care after yourself. I love you.